Hey, welcome to Running Totally Free.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Mike Clarke, and this is Heather Clarke. We're the Clarke family. Coming to you live from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Long time no see.
So we've been out of from our video world here for a couple of weeks.
Yes, we're sorry for that.
Yeah, we had some stuff going on.
We did the Great Spring Clean Out, which I did some live. I videoed on Facebook on my Running Free in High Heels Facebook page. Chronicled.
Oh, yes, she can be found at Running Free in High Heels on Facebook.
Yeah.
They can be found on Running Totally Free in High Heels, Running Totally Free, both on Facebook.
Yep.
There we go.
So I chronicled that, and that lasted 2 weeks. And then we had a garage sale in the hopes that we could increase the amount of money that we could contribute to our vacation, which we did. It was a success.
How much did you make?
We made about $260 something, I think. Maybe more. No, actually, I think it went up to like 300 something.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think the day of it was 260 something.
Plus you had sold some stuff.
But I had sold some things previously, in the days previous, to some friends who had requested some items. Sorry, Abby's watching Gabe for us. So we can do this. So that was a big success, and it was nice to clean out some things and get through some boxes, even from last year's move that really hadn't been gone through. That was awesome. But time consuming, as I know you guys understand. So that was very time consuming and took away from our ability to be able to be on YouTube.
Do this. Plus, 2 weeks ago we went and visited Nashville.
Yay!
And we went and visited Dave Ramsey's, I don't know, what do you call that? Financial.
I think they call it Financial Solutions now.
Yeah. But anyway, we went to where he films and where his studio is. It's like a campus now because there's a number of buildings. I think at one time it was just one building, but there's a number of them close by to each other. And they have a shuttle, and they shuttle their employees around. And then there's a particular building where when you walk into the lobby, if you've ever watched the Dave Ramsey show on YouTube, you can see where they have the studio in which he does his recording, and something called Martha's Place, where they have a coffee shop and bookstore. And so if you go and visit, they offer you free coffee and cookies, and you can browse the bookstore. And if you have a scheduled talk with him, then you can wait in the lobby for that time to be on his broadcast. Yeah. Or you can just be there and watch, which is really cool. And yeah, if we had been there.
We were there in the morning.
Yeah, another hour and a half later.
Then we could have seen his broadcast.
But we were out visiting the area.
Yeah.
Our restaurant, the company I work for, they're opening 2 new restaurants in Nashville. And we went up to visit there to see if we had any interest in moving up to Nashville.
Yeah.
There was going to be an opportunity if we were interested.
Yeah. So we had some great conversations with people there. Everyone was very friendly in the building. It was really, really cool just to see where Dave Ramsey actually films, and it was just inspiring to stay on our journey. You know, I hope it wasn't that bad of a drive, so I hope one day we'll be able to go up there again and do a debt-free scream. That'd be really exciting.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know, it would be worth the trip. And I loved it. I really did. So we have some pictures that I'd like to post on Facebook soon for you to see of us. And it was great, I think, as well for our children to see it, because it made it, they've been hearing us listen to Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
They've heard his voice. They've seen him on YouTube as I've watched him while I've been cooking and doing laundry. But to actually be there, totally new experience. And I noticed particularly with Noah that he was paying a lot of attention to all of the material that was in the bookstore. And he actually said to me when we were walking out, he was reminding me that he wants to take the Financial Peace University class. So that's
Financial
awesome.
Peace Junior, I think.
They have junior, but he feels that's too young
Yeah.
for him. So we would like to have Abby in the junior class and Noah in the university class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great.
It's good stuff.
So we got to visit up there, and it was beautiful, really beautiful area to ride up through the mountains and through Chattanooga. And we were heading there. We were kind of chasing the sunset, so we just kept.
Yeah, that was neat.
It was a long sunset we got to see.
Mm-hmm.
It was really pretty. Wasn't sure what to expect from Nashville, but I had heard it was flat. It wasn't flat. There was a lot of hills.
No.
We went on a run up this really big hill one morning.
Yeah, that was fun. It's fun to run together.
Yeah,
there.
we decided on the last minute.
Yeah,
to go up there, and because
we got on like Priceline or something, and
we were praying about this decision, and
yeah,
we got on Priceline, and we wound up getting
a good deal on a nice place.
Yeah, it was a nice hotel up there.
The kids were thrilled. That was so much fun for them.
We went up there, had Waffle House, went to
Breakfast.
bed, and then we woke up the next morning.
At night. Yeah.
And we just spent the entire day driving around Brentwood, Nashville, Franklin, Thompson Station.
Yeah.
Those are the main areas.
Franklin's a really cool town.
Really, really neat town.
Love that
If you're
town.
up there, you got to check Franklin out.
Yeah. And it was very significant for me because I spent many summers during my high school years and 2 summers in my college years in the Appalachian Mountains in Tennessee at a camp called Mountaintop as an attendee and then on staff. So I saw like the signs for different towns that I actually stayed in. So for me, it was like a trip down memory lane, and it was very sweet for me to be able to do that. Tennessee has a special place in my heart. So that was very significant for me. Yeah.
So anyway, it was a real busy, since I did my 50-mile race and you did your first 50K and first marathon on April 2nd, we haven't broadcasted. So today's the 26th, so it's been 24 days. That's 3 weeks since we've, given an update. Anybody who was watching this might have thought we
quit.
Dave Ramsey was too hard.
We didn't, sorry.
We didn't quit. We've been sticking tough with it.
Yeah.
We're still using our envelope system, and we changed our allowances, which we had mentioned in previous broadcasts, and I changed it even one more time.
Right.
We had applied, one of the baby steps was talking about getting properly insured.
Right.
Insuring your future. So that entailed us going through the process of applying for life insurance and having a woman over the house and taking blood from us and blood pressure. And that was, it probably was maybe about 5 weeks. And so we finally got approved for life insurance. So to get life insurance as a 45 and 40-year-old is a lot more expensive than if you signed up, as a 30-year-old.
Yeah, we were a little nervous about that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Mine was taking a while, so it finally did get approved, and we got approved. We both got approved for Preferred Plus, which is the highest level that you can. If we had tried to get life insurance a year previous, I would not have been Preferred Plus. My heart rate, my blood pressure was up when we visited the foot doctor last year. My blood pressure, they said, was real high. I was
60 pounds overweight and
Yeah.
drinking like a fish. So thankfully, my health has improved. So that you know. Anyway,
That's been good.
For the two of us, for life insurance, 900,000 on me, 400,000 on you, was 100 and what was it? 80 it was 89 and 22, so $111 a month. But then we also got a rider for the kids, which wound up being another $10 a month. So it's like $121 a month for the two of us, which is a big expense in our budget, but one that was necessary. So, you know, thank the Lord. You know, something happens to me in the next 20 years that they're going to be taken care of. And God forbid something happened to Heather, I'll be able to get some help. So nobody's going to replace her. But anyway, so we finished. I don't know if that was part of a baby step or that was just a class. I don't remember.
Either.
I should remember. Anyway,
I think it was just highly encouraged that it needed to be
anyway,
done.
I just feel a burden lifted, and I feel bad that I waited so long to get us health insurance or life insurance, not health insurance. So feel much better now. You know, just so anyway, we increased our allowances so that we would take more money back each month. But now I increased it even more 2 weeks ago. You know, we went to a one vehicle household when we started this thing.
Yeah.
And it's been hard. It's been really, really hard being one vehicle, especially, you know, I work 43 miles away from home. If kids are sick, it's hard. So we're praying about purchasing a real inexpensive
second
vehicle again. But we need money every month for the insurance and for the gas. So we're paying our debts. We're working our debt snowball. Maybe not as the rate that we would like to, but we've met all of our obligations. Each of our cash envelopes are funded. Our insurance is taken care of. Our mortgage, we just found out our mortgage is going up $100 a month. Something to do with the escrow not being enough. So that's
we don't know if the property taxes went up. Something's not
something
covered enough anymore.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we did bonus at work this last quarter.
Yay!
So we're just waiting for that check to come. So the proverbial check is in the mail. It's actually coming. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So that's going to help.
It always takes some time.
That'll help with the purchase of a
vehicle.
A real inexpensive.
And you know, honestly, part of the reason that we're kind of going back to the idea of needing a second vehicle is we've had a number of times where we've really needed to get to the doctor. We just can't seem to escape
we have
children who are sick.
We have our neighbors next to us who have been a huge help, right?
They've been such a blessing, guys.
Melanie and Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have no idea how significant you've been to us.
And Linda and Zach down the street as well. So Melanie and Rob letting us borrow the vehicle on Wednesday night so we can take the kids to church. Noah, there's a Christian worship band called Casting Crowns. And the kid, Drew, thank you, Drew, if you're watching this, who leads lighting and sound for them, has been mentoring Noah on learning lighting and sound on Wednesday nights.
Awesome.
So, I mean, there's
He's training Noah the way he had been trained.
Right. So
he was a homeschooled child. Now is in college. He travels with Casting Crowns. He is now training up Noah. There may be an opportunity for Noah to do something similar to Drew.
Yeah.
And so by the graciousness of Melanie and Roger, I've been able to get Roger. Melanie's last name is Rogers.
Yeah.
Rob. I've been able to get Noah
to church early so Drew can spend special one-on-one time training Noah.
Yeah.
And so we don't want him to miss out on this opportunity.
Yeah, so by the kindness of friends, we've been able to do that. But it's still, it's hard to impose. You feel like you're imposing
on other people.
Yeah, I mean, your kid is sick. Hey, can I borrow your car? I mean, and I'm sure people would, and they probably wouldn't even think about it. But I just hate doing it.
Doing it for a season is one thing.
Yeah.
We will not do that forever.
Yeah.
It's just not right.
And Linda's, down the street has driven our kids to church numerous times.
Kindly done that.
And we're very fortunate to have friends that have been generous with us.
So thank you to all of our friends who have, even our friend Andrea has come and picked us up and brought us to her house just to get us out, and we've hung out at her house and played, and that's been so much fun. We're so grateful to her. So the fact of the matter is we live in suburbia, and in suburbia it is just really helpful to have two cars, especially when the spouse who works so far away
and so long.
Yeah. I mean, Michael
I
just
go
has
to work
really
and I'm
unusually long
gone
hours.
I'm gone for the day.
So we don't need anything fancy. We just need something that drives.
Yeah, it's reliable.
It is reliable.
Inexpensive.
Yeah.
Because even a car that doesn't get great gas mileage, if it's reliable, the biggest expense with a vehicle is the repair expense.
Yeah. So hey, if anybody out there knows of a car like that somebody is interested in selling, let us know.
We're looking very inexpensive. Very small. Anyway, well,
we're not prideful.
We're believing God's gonna.
Yeah.
We have the good fortune of other friends of ours, Kimberly and Steve, a couple of years ago, blessing us with a vehicle. They gave us their
awesome.
1990 Toyota Celica, and I'm so sorry that I blew the car up. Somehow the engine blew up somewhere north of the city one day.
It served its time well. It was awesome. Awesome.
But they blessed us with that.
They did.
So we've been very, very fortunate in our marriage with being blessed by folks.
Yes, we have.
And now, so we're on vacation in Hilton Head. We arrived yesterday afternoon.
In remarkable timing.
Yeah, the best trip. We stopped one time for 10 minutes.
Yeah, just incredible.
Yeah.
Got here, there were 2 luggage carts. We did the best packing we've ever done. Everything was in bins. Got it all upstairs.
We did learn never do a rest stop in Swainsboro, Georgia.
My husband, after 17 years of marriage, learned that if he thinks the restroom is disgusting, his wife will definitely think it's disgusting. So he wouldn't even let me go into the bathroom.
So we stopped to use the facilities and to buy a drink, and I went into the first place. I think it was a Kangaroo at the Swainsboro exit, and it was, one of the filthiest rest stops I'd ever seen, and all the stuff that was written on the walls in the stall, and it was just disgusting. So I went to the restroom and I came out and I said, we're going across the road to another rest stop over there where there was a Subway. So Heather and the kids use it, and she comes out and says, man,
that was great.
It was so nice, and I was like, awesome.
So he wanted to go in and get a drink.
So I wanted to get a drink.
Make sure you tell the guy, beautiful restrooms. Thank you for keeping those clean. Let him know, good job.
So for our trip, we brought change with us in addition to other money. So I brought a bag of rolled pennies, nickels,
only we
dimes,
would do this.
In with me to pay for my soda because, we got to use it somewhere.
Right.
So I get my soda and I go up to the counter And the first thing I said was, I originally stopped across the street and they had the most disgusting restrooms that I've ever seen in my life. And the guy's response is, "What do you want me to do about it?" And I said, "Nothing, sir. I just wanted to commend you for having such a nice facility and my wife and kids could use." And he just stared at me. And then as I'm taking my,
My coins out.
I opened my roll of dimes to get the soda was $1.85, which was ridiculous, but to play for
still money.
Use a clean bathroom, I was real thankful.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid him and I gave him, his 19 dimes, and you would have thought I paid him with turds, He just kept snarling at me. So as nice as his restroom was, and they were very nice, we won't be stopping in Swainsboro, Georgia, ever again.
So Michael and I have a new rule about customer service. If we get really good customer service, we'll pay in bills, like dollar bills.
Yeah.
If we get mediocre customer service, we're going to pay in like quarters.
Yeah.
And if we get really bad customer service, we're going to pay in like pennies and rolls of dimes.
Yeah, it would have been nice to put 187 pennies on his counter and just be like, "Here you go, man. You just stand here and I'm like, count on
That's going to be like our new thing.
What do you want me to do about that?"
But you really don't have any choice on this particular road, as some of you guys know who go to Hilton Head.
And
because
the gas at both the
there's
gas
just nothing
stations.
to choose from. It's like deserted.
The gas at both the gas stations were $2.37.
Yeah.
When we got into South Carolina, it was $1.84. So they got you out there.
Yeah, they really do.
You don't have many choices, so
So do I.
be gassed up before
Sorry.
you have to go through that area. Bad. All right, so we're in Hilton Head. We had a good trip. We arrived safely.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Heather and I went on a run this morning. We weren't sure how far we were going to go. We wound up running 11 miles. We ran to Coligny Circle and back, which is an area down near the beach. Had a real nice run, but we didn't bring enough food.
So we were both hurting by the end.
But the weather's, it couldn't be any nicer right now. Absolutely perfect.
and it's not crowded here because it's not really beach season yet. So we're fortunate.
So the three things enabled us to get here on vacation in Hilton Head. The first is our friends Jamie and Andrea Estes, right? Without them, this is their condo we're staying in back here. Really lovely place.
Awesome.
Without them, we wouldn't be on vacation.
They are fabulous people.
So very, very grateful for them and the huge role they've played in our lives. Yeah. But Dave Ramsey and the cash envelope system. So when we got on the Dave Ramsey financial peace journey, one of the first things was to get on the cash envelope system. And one of the items that we started putting aside every paycheck was for vacation. And so between putting that money aside and having the garage sale,
it's really significant.
Made
this possible.
This week away, we've just taken our grocery budget for this week and applied it to Hilton Head. Yeah. We were going to spend money, $108, what was it?
Something.
$140 a week?
I think so.
$140 whether we were at home or here,
Anyway.
We shifted it to
and then our gas money that
here.
we would have spent anyway.
We had gas already budgeted out for the week to go to and from work.
Right.
We got here on unbelievably, we got here on
date night money.
We got here on one tank of gas.
Yeah,
which
that's
is great.
great.
So, as long as we're not driving around the island too much.
Which we won't really, because we're going to rent bikes.
Yeah, we're going to rent bikes. So, we should have enough money from our gas account to get us back home.
Yeah, I like that.
And then
bikes will really help.
The day we get back home, we get another paycheck. So I get more money to go on the gas budget.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
We had some date night money that we still have. So we're, we are only going to spend the money that we have.
Right.
So that means we're going to.
The vacation money that we already saved.
Yeah.
The garage sale money that we made, some change that we had, been collecting, as I'm sure you guys do too, change from your pockets, which we did end up with some. And that's it.
Yeah.
Some date night money, and that's what we got.
Yeah.
And we're not going beyond that. And
so I mean, most of our meals we'll
just
eat here.
cook here.
Well, I mean,
make
eat here or bring to the beach and have there, but
Mhm.
there'll be stuff that we purchased at the grocery store, prepared
Yeah.
and ate. We might have some money allotted to do, maybe pizza or
Right.
kids want to get sushi at Kroger.
And honestly, all our kids really care about is candy. The fudge shop.
Yeah, fudge shop.
Maybe your kids are this way too. The fudge shop. What else? They like taffy. They like some ice cream, which they don't mind if that's from the grocery store. What else is special to them? They don't mind takeout pizza. Yeah, they're very easy to please.
Yeah, they like being at the beach. They like riding
Yeah.
the bikes. They like being with their parents and playing games.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're really happy, guys. We really needed this time out. I don't want to say emotional toll. That sounds rough. But we've made a big turn in our lives, in our marriage, by committing to the Dave Ramsey system. Our children they may not be aware of that, but this has been a big change for them too. A really healthy change, but a difference for them. And they have, I guess, experienced with us the change in that it has required in our marriage. Kids sense all of that.
Yeah.
So this is a really good period of rest for all of us. And it's good for them to experience with us, seeing us use only the money we have that they physically see with their eyes and nothing else. And see that it is possible to still have a really good time with that and not see stress. You know how you can feel stress? Well, they won't feel stress this time emanating from us,
and
from us
just
overdoing it.
the feeling of going away this year, going away last year is just a whole different experience.
Yeah.
In a lot of different ways,
Yeah.
Um,
We have things to look forward to with Michael's job, some changes that are coming in the near future. So they feel some positiveness about that coming. There's just a more positive vibe, I think, about this vacation, which is really, really nice.
Last year at this time last year during our vacation, I just quit drinking shortly before.
That was rough.
I was miserable. I was really, really miserable. Well,
he was just starting his running journey. Michael had just started really running. You had transitioned from walking to running.
I was
right?
in a walking boot for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Then I started walking. And then when we were here last August is when I started running again.
Yeah.
So 8 months ago is when I took my first running steps after having not really been able to run for almost 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Because of injuries.
Yeah.
And now just my mindset is just so much better.
Yeah. So, was there anything else we wanted to discuss?
We're just working the plan. I don't know the exact number, but we're paying down the debt, continue to. We're sticking to our budget. We're going in a positive direction. I guess we're just giving an update that we're sticking, we're on the plan. We're still working the plan just as hard as we were. We're, moving in that debt-free direction.
Yeah.
But, we've made cuts, but we've made purchases too that were necessary to get us to where we wanted to. So like life insurance, that had to be funded.
Yeah.
We funded home repairs. We had never funded that before, funding car repairs. So
Yes. So for instance, here's something where the envelope system really worked for us. Our HOA got on us about mulching for spring.
mulching and weeds.
This HOA, this was our first experience with it because we just moved to this neighborhood. They are very adamant about getting that mulch out right away in the spring. So I thought we had time. I thought we could do it in May. They wanted us to do it in April. So it was great because we had money in our envelope for it. So we used it.
Yeah.
And we were able to get that mulch out on time. That felt really good to be able to pay cash for that.
Yeah.
That
was planned. We had done planning. So when we got to the point we needed it, okay.
It was there.
Thank the Lord that we put cash in that envelope. Take it.
And on top of that, I was able to I went to Lowe's, which always, by the way, good point. Lowe's always has a clearance rack at the back of their garden center, and I was able to get a couple of flowers to put in our urns in the front by the front door, so it just looked complete. I did all the trimming of the bushes and put all the mulch down and got flowers in the front. So nobody on HOA can be unhappy with us, and it was all paid for with cash. So that felt really, really, really good, guys. That is. Right there is a great example of why the envelope system works and feels awesome. Really feels awesome.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We're saving for stuff in envelopes right now. There's stuff going into car repairs. You know what? The car is gonna need a repair.
Again.
Hopefully, what's in there. Hopefully, what's in there.
Back brakes that need to be
Hopefully,
replaced.
what's in there will cover it.
Yeah.
But, there's money being set aside. Which we were never doing before.
Yeah.
We're putting $112 away each month for the homeowners on both properties, our rental property and that property. When those bills are due, we'll transfer the money from the savings back into the checking and we'll pay for the homeowners, with cash we've set aside for it.
Right.
So this is, we've never done that before. It was like, hey, homeowners just do, okay, we got to hurry up and do our taxes so we can get some money back and pay for our homeowners.
Yeah, it's really good to break the cycle of depending on your taxes as your savings. Just about everybody does that. Yeah. We did that. Don't do that anymore. Hey, baby, we're videoing.
Noah just got back
from his run.
How far did you run, buddy?
3.67. I got like 2 miles away from the condo. I thought, I found the Omni Resort now. So I dumped all my water heads. I thought, I could get some cold one. I walked forward.
Come over here so we can see you.
It's not the Omni Resort, and I'm 2 miles away from the condo.
And he dumped out his water.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, babe.
Well,
that was interesting.
Omni was just a little bit further. I think it's 3 miles.
3 miles, okay. Because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to take the risk of going. I'm like, I can't find it. Then turn around. I'm even farther away.
We are so proud of that boy.
So.
Well, I wanted to end with just something to encourage people. Maybe this is the first time you've ever watched us, and maybe all this envelope system stuff is new to you. I just wanted to say that something that's been on my heart that I was sharing with Michael on our drive down here is that it's really important to do scary things. We were talking about this guy named Michael Hyatt, who you can find. He has a Facebook page. He is an inspirational speaker. And he has a book out right now called Living Forward. I'm really going to try to check it out at the library. And the premise is that we should do things that, we should make goals that inspire a little fear, actually, in us, that inspire us to change and to try new things. And I think, I know, Michael and I are in our 40s, and I'm noticing a trend that people in this age group have kind of slowed down and have kind of gotten into a rut and have become fearful, or maybe just life has kind of taken over, and they're just not making time to really think anymore about what's going on in the day-to-day. So if you have never done the envelope system, if you are not in control of your finances and your finances are controlling you, try to make in your schedule a day to stop and really think about your life and decide to not let your life control you, but to take control of your life and to do something scary and take control of your finances. And a good way to start doing that is to set up the cash envelope system and to tell your dollars to give every dollar a name, Dave Ramsey says. We promise you it will give you a sense of security that you've probably never had.
Yeah, you gotta get on a budget first, though.
Yes, that as well. So go research this Dave Ramsey thing.
Go sign up for Financial Peace University.
Amen. There you go. And we've got our YouTube channel. There's other YouTube channels that talk about this. There's one called Live Like No One Else. Another one called Debt is Dumb. Another one is called Budget Girl. I'm trying to think who else do I listen to, do I watch? Gazelle, I think it's called Gazelle Intensity or Gazelle-like Intensity. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that you can start with for ideas.
I think Gabe's needing
So
some home
our
time.
son is, yeah, so we better get going. But thanks for joining us.
All right, have a great week. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.